Okay, sorry. Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Shanita Nichols. I am the National Director of Development here at Bottom Line. I've been with the organization since 2018, and I'm also a proud alum of the program.
And my name is Shakara Telemak. I'm the Assistant Director of Training and Partnerships at Bottom Line. I've been with Bottom Line for about 6.5 years now. And like Shanita, I am also an alum of our program.
So alums are taking over. So for those of you who are not familiar with Bottom Line, we just wanted to kind of give you some background of who we are and what our programs are. We are an educational nonprofit that has been fighting for educational equity for nearly 25 years. Our vision is to create a far-reaching ripple effect launched by the transformative power of a college degree and a mobilizing career that will uplift individuals, families, and communities. Ideally, we're striving to help degree aspiring first-generation students get into college, graduate, and go far in life. The Bottom Line solution is our Access and our Success program that is primarily built on relationships and trust with our students and advisors. We have two main programs, which is our Access program that works with high school students one-on-one in their junior and senior year through the entire application process with a focus on affordability. The goal of our Access program is for our students to make a responsible college choice, which we believe is the first critical step to college completion. Our Success program works with our students on our DAIL curriculum, which is focused on degree, employability, affordability, and life. We work with students for up to 6 years or until they graduate. And the goal of our Success program is for our students to earn a degree, accrue limited debt, no more than $31,000, and build a strong foundation for their career, defined by securing a first destination after their college that promotes their continued advancement in the workforce. So through the funding from Graduate NYC, we have been able to pilot our training curriculum to test and package and process the systems with external partners. We launched this work in 2019 with two main goals: ideally to train and support our partners on our curriculum, and also to determine if this is a sustainable earned revenue model. So there are many ways we could approach this and how we would connect with our partners. Ideally, our partnerships, they had three main components. Our partners were adapting to Bottom Line's curriculum. We had group trainings for partner coaches, and we had ongoing support for the coaches. We also conducted a thorough needs assessment with each partner to get a better understanding of their priorities and their needs. And just for reference, a lot of partners did not know what their needs were after this assessment. They would come to us and say, hey, we just need help with college success. And then when we go to it, it's a whole slew of things. So it was really working with our partners to see what their priorities are, what they felt they were, and then us determining what's the best way we can partner with them. We also plan customized training schedule and hands-on coaching for our partners and their staff. And we worked with the organization to ideally measure the impact and evaluate just to make sure that this was a successful, mutual beneficial relationship.
All right, so the first partner that we worked with was HeartShare St. Vincent, which works with foster care youth in the New York City region. They were the first partner that was committed to doing a 2-year paid partnership, and specifically, they only wanted to learn about our Success program. And to remind you, DEAL stands for Degree, Employability, Affordability, and Life. So they just wanted our whole Success program curriculum. After we did the needs assessment, you'll see here the two things they listed as their growth areas. So they really wanted a structured note intake process. Each coach kind of wrote in their notes or a summary of a meeting in whatever format they wanted, and there was no uniformity around that. So they were hoping to find a solution for that. And then 2, they wanted to create some one-pager handouts for staff to use with students. They had various levels of experience on their coaches, so they just wanted to have some concrete handouts that no matter who you're speaking to, you're getting the same questions asked and the same type of support. They also wanted more support with supporting students through the financial aid process, and then also helping students do any SAP or financial aid appeals. Very much so, the coaches focused on the life pieces of the foster care youth, and they were just hoping to learn more concrete stuff on financial aid so that they could be the one helping students instead of always having to outsource them to someone else. As far as the impact at the end of the 2 years, they did end up incorporating our deal note-taking structure. So at bottom line, when our success coaches or success advisors write meetings, they do have to do a summary of each one of those 4 elements. And that way, no matter who goes in our database, they can see an up-to-date status of the student. Sometimes if we ever have like staff leave, the new staff member can come in and like know exactly where that student was. So HeartShare did decide to copy that same structure. They ended up hiring a manager for their coaches, and one of the responsibilities of that manager is to specifically ensure that bottom line materials do get integrated into their materials. Third is they are still working on designing some student-facing materials based on academic skill development, and that could be things like learning how to read a passage and obtain information. How do you do note-taking effectively in class? So they're still using our materials and this trying to figure out how they can make that student-friendly for their population. And then lastly, biggest impact was increased confidence of coaches in financial aid. We spent a lot of months talking about verification and FAFSAs and occasionally some CSS profiles. And based on survey results, they did show a steady increase in confidence on all the topics that we covered. And they were surveyed every 3 trainings. As far as our current partners, this is who we're working with right now. First up is Boys Hope, Girls Hope. They're a national organization. They decided to partner with us because they were looking for support in creating structured programming among all their affiliates. Each affiliate kind of does their own thing. So they were hoping to learn about how Bottom Line is able to do our one bottom line